Do you have someone in your house who loves Lego bricks? There's an exhibit at Lauritzen Gardens. You've got to see this thing if you haven't already.
The pictures are impressive, but seeing them in person, we think is even better.
That's something Kayla Thomas can attest to, and she's given us a closer look this morning. Good morning, Kayla.
Good morning, guys. I'm having a great time down here because it's really neat to see the pictures of these sculptures, but what's even cooler is to see the way that they just work them into the surroundings here at the gardens. Look up above my head right now. So this is my friend, the corn spider. He was created from nearly 16,500 Lego bricks, 135 hours to build. So we're out in the main floral hall. This is the area, if you're familiar with coming down for the Poinsettia show. This has been transformed into part of the Lego exhibit. Our friend Mia Jenkins is here to tell us a little bit more about it. Well, first let's talk about not the elephant in the room, the butterfly in the room.
Right.
Tell us about this sculpture.
It is the second most intricately designed sculpture that Sean Kenney and his team have ever built. It took more than 675 hours to build this, and it's made from more than 60,000 Lego bricks. But what's mostly important about it is how it showcases the relationship between certain plants and their pollinators. Milkweed provides such an important source of food throughout the monarch's entire life cycle, and so we, by planting milkweed, can help their populations, and that's really important to Lauritzen Gardens. So it's fun to see, it's relatable for people, but they also have really important lessons behind each and every sculpture we have in this exhibit.
And I think that's super fun with the spider we just saw too, and we'll have Mike give you another look at that as well. There's lessons written on the boards with each of these, so you want people to not be scared of this little spider, or this gigantic spider, I should say.
Well, each one of these sculptures represents a connection. There's so many found in the natural world, and spiders are actually good, most of them, and they are beneficial predators. So they eat a lot of those pesky insects that we don't like to have around. So in terms of Lauritzen Gardens, they're one of the best natural, non-chemical ways to get rid of insects and pesky things. So, but it's really cool to have a spider made of Lego bricks hanging above your head. And so we've created a web and used air plants from the horticultural world to represent bugs and some of those things. And so for us, it's really important to have the surroundings feel special, natural, but to showcase these amazing works of art.
Well, and we've invited Mike to wander a little bit now to show some of these other deer, and it's really neat how these have kind of settled in. We've got the buck that he's showing right now. He'll move over and show the doe. One of the things that's super fun about this too is there's little tiny birds that are also incorporated there. You said your staff members have contributed to that.
Well, we're all kids at heart, and so most of us grew up playing with Lego bricks, and so most of our staff along their lunch breaks have kind of taken the time to create some little things. We call them Easter eggs that they hide for people to find throughout the exhibit. There's a few in the conservatory as well, and little birds hidden there. But playing and that fun kind of natural chaos of free play is part of this as well. And so we have our Lego Brickyard where kids can come and play with their parents or grandparents. You see a lot of kids building together and making new friendships and creating pieces themselves. We have bricks of all sizes, and that's a good thing for us. It gets people engaged and connected with the exhibit and the garden. And like I said, most of us relate to these because we've played with them as children.
Well, I want to talk about the amateur build, which we've got coming up, but one more question, because people out there probably want to know who's responsible for these sculptures. Tell us about the artist, and if you guys have have you showcased his work before?
This is actually the third exhibit that we've had by Sean Kenney and his team. He is an artist that resides in New York, and he has a studio now with a team of all expert builders, and they have 5 exhibits actually that tour the country. Most of them are tied back to the natural world. We've had great success with these exhibits, bringing people into the garden during the winter months when they might not otherwise think about coming here. But again, because the subject matter is so fun and because the sculptures are so real, I still say I can't believe that these things are so fluid and organic and natural feeling, but made from something that is square and rectangular. So he's super talented. He's been building with bricks all his life, and after a stint in kind of the technology side of things with another career, he decided to make a career out of building sculptures with Lego bricks, and so we're glad he did.
We're glad that you have this opportunity. So we're back here live in the area here, and this is the big play area. So after you go through, you see the sculptures, you can get inspired and build your own things. You've got little bricks, you've got big bricks. People can come in and build things, but not only that, you've got the Invitational coming up. We have some pictures that we can show you from some of last year's creations, which are amazing. Tell us who can build and what that competition's all about.
Well, everyone can build, and it's great to see people inspired by this exhibit. And the Omaha area really does have some amazingly talented builders. So we have the Lego Brick Sculpture Invitational on February 18th. It's open to the public from 1 to 4 to view, but you have to register by February 14th in order to participate. The great thing is it's free to participate, open to all ages, and you get yourself in free so you can see the exhibit. You get a chaperone in free if you're under 17 to see the exhibit. So it's kind of a way to enjoy Nature Connects for free, but also show off your building skills. And we've had some amazing things from, I remember an aquarium from 2013 that was just incredible. We've had the state capitol building. We've had some different things, botanical themed, which we always like to see. But it's a great way to showcase what our area builders can really make, and it's always great to see the pride in the kids, especially in what they've created, whether it's from a kit or it's something that they just completely thought up off the top of their heads. So it's just always a great way to showcase what our local builders can do.
Yeah, I always think about the Lego movie, which I think the Craggle must be holding these sculptures together. So I'm not the kind of person that builds from a kit. So guys, this is what I made. It's a 3. So this is kind of a fun way to give people the opportunity to build their own things. I love it. It's very creative. What's the relationship like when you get people here in the building area? And we actually have a little guy and his daughter over here going through the bricks here too. What's it like to see people coming out here as families enjoying this?
For us, we're always trying to bring people closer to nature in some way, shape, or form and engage them in activities that really do showcase the natural world but provide a memorable educational and aesthetic experience. And so these sculptures are beautiful. There's great messages behind them, but building memories is kind of what it's all about. And so we hope that they enjoy their time here, that they spend a little extra time in the building area rather than just touring the garden, and explore the conservatory and all of those natural wonders. And also the winter garden is beautiful too. So when the temperatures are right, a nice walk outside is always good for the soul. So
it feels good in that conservatory. That's where we started the show. It is 80 degrees in there. So there's 14 sculptures. They're throughout. How long is this exhibit here?
It's here through May 15th, and it's included with regular garden admission, so it doesn't cost you anything extra to see it.
And let's go over the particulars one more time on the for the Amateur Invitational. And also, are there prizes for the builders in that?
We do have a selection of prizes. We have kind of a small team of judges that goes around. Some of them are expert builders from the area, and some are garden staff who look at things from the horticulture standpoint. But there's a small selection of prizes for the winners, so free to participate, chance to win prizes, get to see the exhibit at no charge. I think it's a win-win.
Well, we were just joined actually by a school group that's back behind us. So you think about the educational component. One more question for you before we let you go. Summer camps. Now's the time to start talking about it. So a word on those.
Yes, we just opened registration on February 1st, and we have some great early bird specials through February 28th. It's buy 2 camps, get a third one for free, and then buy 1 camp and get the second for 15% off. So if you're looking to fill time and want to connect kids to science and art and nature during the summer months, it's a great way, and you can register online at our website.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, Mia. So great opportunity to come down here now through May, but if you've got that winter fatigue, it's a great time to get out here, get in the gardens, take a look at some of these beautiful sculptures. Mike and Mary, I'm extending the invite to you. Come join me. It feels great in here.
Okay.
I'd love to. It feels like
not a
you're
hard
in a
sell.
different country.
Yeah, no kidding. Thank you, and thank
you,
Mia
Kayla.
for us too.
And if you all want to see more of the Lego brick sculptures, or if you have a question about the exhibit, Kayla is heading to Facebook Live right now. Check it out on our page, Morning Blend Omaha. She's going to give you some more updates.
I like that. Some
All right.
extended coverage there.
That's right. Instead of a website,